welcome to the new moon video for the new moon of the 4th of July, 2016. The new moon will take place at about 1 minute past noon UK time. Please go to timeanddate.com to see when the exactitude of the new moon will be in your particular time zone. So the question with this particular new moon is not whether or not you're going to face a challenge. Most likely you are. So if you don't want to hear that things can sometimes be challenging, well, I suggest you shut off the video now. But if you're the type of person who views challenges really on a certain level as something that strengthens your resolve, or something that is equally a part of prosperity, well then I would suggest that you listen on. Right? Because really that's what this particular new moon is all about. So it's not about whether or not you're going to face a challenge, because you likely are. But the question is whether you're going to let that challenge get the best of you. Whether you're going to let it sap your confidence, whether you're going to let it suck your self-esteem, whether you're going to let it just kind of make you get up. Or are you the type of person that every time you tend to fall down, you end up landing on your feet, right? That's what the question is. This new moon will take place in Punarvasu nakshatra. And Punarvasu nakshatra provides the space where we can foster our plans, foster the next stage of our journey. Because Punarvasu nakshatra is an artha-driven nakshatra, which means it's got goal-directed activity as its primary motivation. So it's about bringing together your energy, gathering in strength. But the problem is, with this particular new moon, you may not feel like things are really gathering in the manner that you would like for them to. You may feel that everything just really ends up taking a lot of effort, and you're putting lots of effort in, and you're not getting the response from the universe that you're really expecting. So what do you do about this, right? Inside of our heads, we have this built-in thought pattern that if we work hard, then we're going to get good results. Doesn't always work that way. Sometimes we work hard and we just end up working hard. What we always do get, though, is what we're meant to get. We are always going to get that particular experience from our life, or that little tidbit of information, if we pay attention, that makes the light switch on, that helps us to understand what it is that we really need to do next. You see, Punarvasu nakshatra is ruled by Jupiter. And because of the position of Jupiter right now, its close proximity to Rahu and some other factors that are involved in the equation, Jupiter doesn't really have the strength to support Punarvasu nakshatra in a very abundant manner. But what Jupiter does have is confidence, because Jupiter itself is in Uttara Phalguni nakshatra. And Uttara Phalguni nakshatra is about having that confidence in oneself, that one can do the right thing, that one can break through the struggle that one is facing, that one can champion one's own cause and come through it successfully. So if you're the type of person that when things don't feel like they're coming together quite to the level that you might like for them to, that you just then turn around and give up, well, you might find you're giving up with this new moon. I'll do nothing but be completely honest with this. Even if you just want to turn that switch off and, not really pay attention to what I'm saying, sure, go ahead. But if you're the person who wants to benefit from your challenges, I can say if you listen on, you'll get a lot from this, okay? The solar lunar yoga at the time of the new moon is Vyagata. Vyagata, loosely translated, means beating. So the concept here is to face a challenge. But that challenge, just like if you put a lump of coal and apply a lot of heat to a lump of coal and a lot of pressure to a lump of coal, it will release a diamond. Well, this challenge will do the same thing. So what's the best thing you can do with this situation? Sure, it's not coming together like you want it to. What do you do about that? Well, you don't give up. What you do about that is you just let it strengthen your resolve. You check yourself, right? Check and see if you're perhaps not acting in the wisest of manners. Check and see if you might be able to do something a little bit differently. You see, when this new moon is happening, you've got the sun, Venus, moon, and Mercury all within Punarvasu nakshatra in a very close section of the sky, all within 13 degrees and 20 minutes, which is a nakshatra. So all of those energies are influencing it. So things are coming together. They're just not coming together at the pace that you might like for them to. Does your dignity, the sun, go away because of that? No. Should you think that you've got it all wrong and let your emotions or your neediness get the better of you? No. Well, actually, the moon's in a really good position. That would be a quality of the moon. And although the moon is new, the moon is equally in a position where it's got some decent strength and it can break through this situation. But the problem is there are some challenges to the moon this week, and there's some challenges to the sun, and there's a lot of harsh energy that one is facing. So harsh energy, you can either do one of two things with that. And like I said at the beginning, I'll just repeat it. You can let it get the better of you, or you can get the better of it. The truly innovative people are the people who, in the face of all those trying circumstances, they will find that one little thing. They'll find prosperity, whatever the circumstance is, because they recognize that prosperity is that which is beneficial for the spirit. And what is beneficial for the spirit sometimes is actually a challenge, as it is in this case, because what it's going to do is it's going to strengthen your resolve. You're not going to lose your confidence, right? You're just going to let your confidence grow stronger. You may get a little bit miffed, but hey, that may serve your purpose in the long run, right? So if you'd like to have a little bit of extra insight in terms of how this new moon might be impacting you, well, please feel free to visit my astrological services page. I will try to fit people in as quickly as I can. I'm currently booking a few weeks ahead, but if you want to visit my astrological services page, you can see what I have on offer there. And even though you may miss the new moon, it will carry forward into the next cycle because obviously life progresses. So please visit my astrological services page if you'd like to schedule an astrological service with me. So in the meantime, don't lose your confidence. It's just a bump in the road. You'll get through it. And until next time, please take the very best care of yourself. Bye now.